Hey everybody, this is AJFails. Welcome to Robot Arena 2, Episode 1. This game is basically your video game version of BattleBots, sorry. The TV show that used to be on a while back. There's still these competitions going on now. I mean, they're all over the place. There are a bunch of different names for them, but basically, you know, I wanted to show this game off because it was a fun, awesome game that I played out of for a while. So we're gonna get right into it. First off, we're gonna start up a new team. All right. Team motto. I got nothing right now. I got nothing. Let's see. We'll go with that. Smiley face looks awesome. Alright, here we go. Now, let's start off by building a custom robot. I could import one of my previous bots. I will show you them after we build one. Hopefully on this episode we get a fully built bot. Let's see. Fail bot 1.0, we'll just call it that. And first you start out with the basic layout of your robot, your flat view, like a top-down view of the bot. I'm gonna go with a different sort of design than what I normally do. Whoops, dang it, I totally screwed it up. Alright, we'll go with a bigger one anyway. I forgot how to delete a point. Okay, here we go. Darn it. Okay. That's what I was looking for. The height. Now, not only can you adjust the height of the bot, but you can move. Oh, why not? Well, bend this side too much. Really? I've friggin' done this a bunch before, and I've never had this problem with it. Okay, we're going back. Let's drag these out. Oh man, I guess I should have had a bot planned ahead of time for this, or some idea of one anyway. Alright, let's see. See if that works now. There we go. And you could drag the top half in. Let's try to bring it down. I don't know, give it a bit more of a custom shape. I guess you could drag, yeah, you can drag out too, apparently. Alright, we're gonna go with a simple little design like that. Give it a little bit more height. Let's see, the armor. We'll go with the heavy end. Alright, now here's your biggest building screen. Little trick I've learned before. You can zoom in more on that view and then come in and it stays zoomed. Why did it not stay zoomed in? It's gonna make a liar out of me now. Really? That used to work. Okay, never mind. This is the first time I'm playing it on Windows 7, so it may have thrown it off a bit. Right here's your basic control board. You need that in every bot, no matter what you do. You need some power. We're just gonna throw in the big one. Let's see. You're gonna need some wheels. Oh man, it's been a while since I played this. We're just gonna start with the little motors. You could shift click to twist parts around here. Actually, I'm gonna move my control board here. We'll get rid of it. We'll throw that in later, because I mean you could throw that pretty much anywhere as long as you have one. Because I want these to be a little bit closer to center and kind of back to back. Now there are some glitches with the builder here that allow you to make overlapping parts and, you know, multiple parts inside of each other, and I'm not going to be using any of those glitches. with this build here. Let's see, we don't need the spiked wheel. We'll go with the standard. Oh, that's sticking out way more than I thought it was going to. It was a lot smaller bot than I think I intended. Okay, and then to keep it from tilting too far forward or back, there's these things right here, balance casters, whatever the heck that's. I don't know, fancy terms here. Just throw one on the front, one on the back. Alright. Next, weaponry. For this one, I think I'm gonna go with I think I want to go with a spinner attack that just kind of swivels around the whole bot. And oops. I don't remember how to go up and down. Wow, really? Okay, shift spins it. Oh, how did I do that? There we go, control. And I guess I can't even do it now. I could have sworn you could just like air attach these ones. Oh, it's gonna clear everything. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut till I get a decent bot. Or I'm gonna cut till I get this how I want, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, we're back, and this is just, I don't know what to call this thing, but it's a bit of a different design than I usually do. But you know, I think you guys got a good idea of how customizable this really is. I mean, you could tell it's pretty awesome here. But we're getting set up here. That looked really crappy. I wish you could. Oh, you can't undo it. I don't remember there being an undo. All right, that looks a little better. We're just gonna go with the basic paint rather than anything too fancy. I mean, you could throw decals and stuff like, you know, in here, and you could actually import your own files, so you could you know, make your own custom paint scheme. But I don't know, you know, you're supposed to throw holes in certain spots where there's openings and such, but whatever. So as you may have saw in this video, I did try it out a little bit just to make sure the controls are good. Something neat about this game, it gives you an easy testing environment, a nice little place to check things out, and put some crates in here. Whoa, this thing is not as easy to drive as I thought it would be. Alright, what else? Blocks. Wow, when I turn the motor on for the spinner, it turns in one direction. I'm not sure how effective this robot's going to be though, because it's a completely different design than what I usually go with. And before I actually go into battle with it, I'm kind of liking it though. Oh, this is probably going to be my weak spot, is jumps. Yeah, look at that. This is going to go great. Well, the spinner got me out. Oh, there is actually one thing I want to add to the bottom here. I forgot these things to balance it. Where the heck are they? Alright. Give it a little bit of height also. I'll just throw them on. No, too high. But yeah, I mean, you could really go wild with some designs and stuff, especially with the glitches that the game has where you could overlay parts and stuff, but there's no, I don't know, I don't like to do the overlaying. I don't like to do, I mean, obviously you see things glitching through the body of my vehicle, but that's completely illegal according to this game, and you know, their own vehicles do it. So we're going to save this bot. I don't even know where there's a button to save it. I imagine it auto saves. Why is there no picture? Oh, I gotta take one. Alright. I'll go with that. Now, oh, it's still making the sound for the motor. Okay, that was just bugging me. Now let me go back and show you some of my designs on my other one. This was one of the first designs I've done. Very basic. Just his little slapper on the front and a flipper on the back. I don't even think the flipper has a motor. Nope, it's just there. Batteries stuffed in. My attempt at a lighter weight, because it's really hard to get these things to pass any other weight class than the heavyweight. This thing slightly fails because I can't drive it anywhere. It just kind of spins. Well, okay, now it's working. Wasn't earlier. Yeah, this bot just it's kind of a simpler version of what we made for the heavyweight. Not too bad. Next version of the Crossfire here. Same, very similar. I gave the guy arms just for laughs. What buttons did I put these on? I put them on all kinds of different buttons. Yep, slapper on the front, slapper on the back, a little bit of defense for the motor on the front, and yeah. Next version, starting to look a little better. Got a little more defense going on to it. Made the front a sledgehammer. Made the paint scheme custom, which turned out awesome. Threw my racing number on there. Then my final version. This thing is a beast. It's a little bit slower than the last one. It's got a pretty decent amount of defense. I have one button to fire all of them, and then I have them also on separate buttons so I could fire them individually if need be. And the axe always hits the ground for some reason, but whatever. This thing is hard to flip over because once it's upside down, I usually can just like wiggle out of a flip. Let me see if I can actually get it flipped here quick. I also did put something on the bottom of the paint scheme. Well, of course I'm gonna get stuck here. Luckily, there's no ramp configuration like this to get stuck on in the battle arenas and such. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. Anyway, let's go back and let's try out the team. Also, the rookie team, that's just a default that's in there. See, this thing's a heavyweight. I mean, I threw on the heavy armor and stuff. So there's other teams. You know, the AI is a little bit dumb. Some of them are easy teams, and some of them are actually pretty tough teams. I'm just gonna jump right in. These are pretty funny. You know, some of the descriptions of these events. This one here, there's the arena in the background that we're gonna be fighting in. It has some fire over here, and actually, I don't even know if you can see my mouse in here. I guess you can. And we're taking on probably one of the easiest heavyweight bots to go against, which is called Snow Job or something like that. This game also has an announcer, obviously. I'll let him do the little intro of the arena thing.
You can feel the tension between the opposing robots as we begin tonight's match.
Snow Job. He has no weapon. He just pushes people around. And he's pretty vulnerable with his tires being out. Now, let's see how we hold up here in our first match with this bot. Maybe I should have got the spinner going beforehand. Oh, that's not good. Okay. What button did I make my flipper? Great, that's gonna work. Hang on. Oh, he's stuck too. That's funny. Well, I'm gonna keep movement enough that he's gonna get DQ'd first, but this is why my YouTube channel is called AJFails. Though I got back on the wheels just in time for him to lose. Yeah, see, he got stuck in the middle of his body, got stuck on the bridge, and then oh well. Also, between matches, this is pretty neat. Between matches, you have to do repairs here to whatever is damaged in the event. Granted, all my damage was to myself. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. We're gonna split off here. We're gonna come back and finish off the rest of these rounds and maybe see if we can get to the finals and win the final round. It's gonna take a stroke of luck, though. This is a bit of a different design than I usually use, but we'll be back with more.